eh, 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 Kardinal. Hi guys, this is Elton from News Malaysia. Welcome back to our segment. Today, we're going to talk about Kardinal. Kardinal is actually a tobacco e-liquid which is available in Malaysia right now and also available in a lot of other countries already. The reason why you saw me smoke just now is actually I'm trying to portray that you guys can use Kardinal to reduce smoking. I don't smoke anymore and it's been a long time since anybody saw me smoking, but I'm just trying to relate the previous video just now to Kardinal, because why? Kardinal is tobacco e-liquid. So what is Kardinal? Alright, this is the package I received. Kardinal, and so that's essentially 3 flavors available in Kardinal. Alright, we start by each one of them. The first one is Vainilla. The second one is Caramelo. The third one is Fragaria. You guys will already assume already, okay? All of these will actually comes with their own different flavor base. But what is the flavor base? That's the question, and that's what I'm going to introduce to you guys today. So let's start off by one. 3 Kardinal e-liquids, tobacco flavor. Okay, right now we're going to see which one is which one. This is the first time I'm using a wireless mic compared to the regular batang in here. So I feel so much comfortable, so many space, you know. Last time I'm stuck with like this corner because the mic is over here. But right now, whoosh, okay, I can even swim in here. Awesome guys. Alright, first one, Vainilla. Okay, let's try the Vainilla. This is the Vainilla. Okay guys, this is a 50-50 PGVG. Know one thing, the Kardinal is actually the premium e-liquid. Alright, so they actually emphasize a lot onto the flavoring. So for this video, I'm going to play more onto the flavoring. So right now I'm using 1 ohm on the 15 watt firing rate. So this is actually to promote more onto the flavoring. So this is not about like, you know, how big is the cloud or how powerful is the vapor. For this video, I want you guys to understand this is more the emphasization onto the flavoring. Alright guys, so let's try the Vainilla. I'm actually using the mouth to lung method right now because I want to create the impression of a smoking impression, which I did last time lah. Low wattage, high ohm brings out the flavor. So from what I observe, I feel inside the Vainilla, one thing for sure cannot miss is of course the vanilla flavor. During the inhalation, the vanilla flavor comes in. Pop, 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 pop. Alright. And then you feel the tobacco flavor inside there, mingle somewhere in your mouth. So the wow factor actually comes at the very end, which is the toasted almond. The toasted almond, okay, at the very end there, mixed perfectly with the tobacco flavor. So the almond merged with the tobacco flavor, it comes out with a powerful sense of fulfillment. It just gives you like that. Because you see, almond is much more onto the creamier side. So when this creaminess side of the almond and the tobacco flavor merge together, it really gives you like, okay, I got the cake. Because when you smoke, you want to have that like nicotine sensation. So this one, the merge of the tobacco flavor and the roasted almond will actually give me the fulfillment of that nicotine sensation with the vanilla custard flavor up front. So the whole process itself, yeah, it can give me that get rid of cigarette feeling. What is the second flavor of this Kardinal e-liquids? Okay, the second one is Caramelo. So what is a Caramelo? You would have assumed already lah, okay? The name is agak-agak there already. It has a very strong aroma of the caramel. Reminds me of Starbucks though. Okay, so let's try this. See, I'm actually firing at a very high ohms low watt because I want to really test out the flavor. Even my airflow, I turn it to half to fulfill the flavor maximization. Okay, what I sense in here is vanilla caramel. Okay, the flavor pops in as soon as you inhale. In all together, with the vanilla caramel with a slight hint of maple, The taste merge in together. But I feel that this tobacco, the heat itself is actually slightly lesser compared to the first initial vanilla. I mean, I'm not saying they cut down on the recipe or whatever, but it's just that when I vape the first one, the vanilla, the tobacco heat, okay, is actually much more kick compared to the Caramelo. When I vape it, this is what I observe. I'm not sure whether the recipe is the same or not, but two comparison of the tobacco heat inside there towards me is this one got more than this one. Alright, this is not a very sweet kind of e-liquid because they actually emphasize more onto flavoring. The flavoring of the caramel is actually very strong, and as I mentioned just now, caramel flavor is much more onto the creaminess side of it when they merge together. So the creaminess of the caramel, which is so strong and so flavorful, is very substantial to replace the nicotine side of it. So the merge together of it really brings you like, oh, it's as good as smoking a cigarette for those who are smoking lah, you see. Very strong flavor which can really fulfill the requirement or that nicotine urge. You guys get what I'm saying or not? So yeah, Caramelo, lesser tobacco heat compared to the previous one, but they substitute it or they replace the goodiness of it with the strong aroma of the caramel. And finally, let's proceed to the last one, the Fragaria. Fragaria. So this is the Kardinal Fragaria. Strawberry and tobacco. This is actually like a pure tobacco with a slight hint of strawberry. The strawberry flavor is just like at the end, at the side, di tepikan. Because when you actually inhale it, the concentration actually comes onto it would be the tobacco flavor. But at the very end there's a slight hint of sweetness of the strawberry which merge together. This reminds me of the SKL cigarette, the ladies SKL cigarettes, which was last time sold in 7-Eleven, because they actually have a slight hint of strawberry. I'm not trying to be like feminine here to say that strawberry flavors are for girls, but this one is like the merge of the slight strawberry flavor into a pure tobacco flavor e-liquid. In fact, sometimes when you vape it, it's like the strawberry flavor actually comes at the very end. The hint of it comes at the very end. And it's very good because I think this one would be very suitable for those who are actually into like really want to quit smoking, and those actually who quit smoking already and just pure vaping. This one would be a very good substitute because the strongness of the tobacco flavor. But some people might get bored with just a pure tobacco flavor, so with the slight hint of the strawberry there, it comes up later, slowly merged together, is a very good substitute because some people want some strong nicotine sensation e-liquid, and this one actually has it. But at the very end, if some people might say, if it's too pure or just tobacco flavor, it might be too boring. This one with a slight hint of the sweetness of the strawberry comes in later will actually be a very good combination and a very good substitution for those who are in that category. Either one A, if you want to quit smoking, you're starting vaping, this would be a good substitute because this has a very strong nicotine sensation. Number two, for those who has quit smoking through vaping, you can try this one also because this also can give you the very strong nicotine sensation but with a slight hint of the strawberry sweetness at the very end. So my personal opinion, my personal observation after vaping all these three flavors. Okay guys, these e-liquids are actually available in 3, 6, 12 mg in nicotine level. Alright, 3 variants for you to test it out. If you guys see this in the vape shops already, go try it out. I was doing my vape tour previously and I actually have seen this in a few shops already. So if you guys are really onto it, go test it out. Tak beli tak apa, but just try it out and let me know what you think of this Kardinal e-liquids from Witchcraft Brewing.
你拉入去，你有冇咩 feel
有 Sam cake 嘅我，有 Sam cake，so Okay, just a very, very small recap. Okay, so what I actually feel is that so just a very small recap. This Fragaria actually can give me the same satisfaction heat, and the flavor is more or less the same as the original cigarette, but of course with a slight hint of strawberry. So good job, good job. This is Elton from Vape News Malaysia. Start vaping, stop smoking. And if you guys really want to quit smoking and start off with a tobacco series, this might be the one for you. I personally would recommend it. Slight hint of strawberry, perfecto for you guys. Alright guys, thank you and bye bye.